Oh, that crazy Danny DeVito. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are reviewing Jumanji The Next Level. And I was excited for this film because I love the previous. My mom loves it. We all love it. We watch it numerous times. It's just fun. And plus my mom just has an unhealthy obsession with The Rock. And of course we were in the very front row like this. So she was in heaven. The plot of this film is very similar to the first. They get sucked back into the game, but this time on purpose because Spencer, he's kind of feeling left out from the group a little bit, and he feels like an outcast. Things are changing, rough transition from high school to college, and he wants to feel that hero-ness, that braveness. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but he just wants to feel better about himself. So he wants to be The Rock's avatar. He wants to be Smolder Bravestone yet again. I'm saying that right? I think so. So he intentionally goes back into the game. And the other three try to find him, and they can't find him anywhere. And they figure out he got sucked back in. So they got to go back in and save him. However, this time they bring two unwanted, well, not unwanted, but unnecessary guests with them. Spencer's grandfather, played by Danny DeVito, and his former best friend, played by Danny Glover. This movie does have pros and cons. Let's start with the good things, and then I will get with what I really didn't care for. So the positive notes, it's on the same level of fun as the previous film. And visually, it's very nice to look at. And also, action sequences were good. I could have had a little bit more. However, the ending was more jam-packed, so maybe they tried to make up for the lack of action sequences in the film in the very end. And then Awkwafina. Awkwafina, I was impressed by her in this. I enjoyed her in this. Back to her comedic roots, which I enjoyed. She can do anything. I love her a lot. She's a great, phenomenal talent. Now, here's what I had a problem with. I did not enjoy the old men in the movie. I don't think that they were necessary. We did not need them in the plot line. We care about the four kids. We care about their adventure in this video game. We want them to survive. They're the ones that we know. They're the ones that we're familiar with. I don't care about Spencer's grandfather and, you know, having to retire early from a restaurant. What? No, I don't care. Plus, having two old men characters in the movie slowed it down a lot. And that I did not like. You can't have that in a movie like this because this is an action film. It needs to keep going. And when you have older characters like that, it just really puts a pause when things are supposed to be flowing. And it just didn't really work for me. And I didn't like how they were switching the avatars around, different people and different bodies. Danny DeVito was in The Rock. That got very old very quickly for me. Danny Glover wound up being in Kevin Hart's body. I didn't mind that because Kevin Hart actually did a really great job with it. However, that borderline was getting old as well. However, he did have the most comedic lines. I was laughing pretty much at like 95% of Kevin Hart. I thought he was hilarious. But the very end of the film, they have left it open for another movie. And I'm just praying, do not mix up the avatars. Leave them alone. Spencer in The Rock's body, Fridge is in Kevin Hart's body, etc., etc. Do not switch them around because there is one point in this film where the bodies get switched back to where they are supposed to be from the previous film. And once that happened, this movie took off. I was more into it. I was more satisfied with what was happening. That chemistry that they have as those characters is pitch perfect. I am begging you, do not switch them around. I could see why you'd want to do that because experimenting with your actor's range, I get it. But with this film, it's not necessary. You already have the ingredients for a perfect movie. You don't need to mess with it. On the love it or hate it scale, didn't love it, didn't hate it. I don't know where it's going to go on my list for the year. Probably in surprising, because it's not the best. It's not the worst. I wasn't disappointed. So I guess I'm going with surprising. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. What did you think of Jumanji The Next Level? Do you agree with me? Did you like the old men or did you not? Comment down below and let me know. Got a lot of content headed your way. We got Christmas Eve coming up. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. It's Tuesday. Guess what I'm doing? I'm going to Target and doing a video for you guys, even though it's Christmas Eve, because I'm that dedicated to you subscribers. Christmas Eve, Target Tuesday. Christmas Day, what I got for Christmas, and my top 10 video list all of next week. The best, the worst, surprising, and disappointing of the entire year. I'm thinking about ranking every single film that I've seen throughout the entire year. Let me know your thoughts down below. Should I do a video like that for you guys? Would you be interested? All right. Have a wonderful Christmas, everyone. If I don't see you before then, have a wonderful night, guys.